Are you a leader and feel that you've lost that sense of connection with your team? Did you see that initially they embraced the challenges that were presented with COVID, yet now they're lacking the motivation? And has the level of business uncertainty created new challenges for you? If the answer is yes, I hear you. I've been there many times before and I'm here to help. When we don't have direct control or influence, when we can't predict the future, our thinking and the way that we work is challenged. We've spent decades building a physical environment, a team, and a culture in which we operate. But now all of that has changed, and we can't be expected to deliver the same results with such a high level of disruption. One of the things that is certain is that we can't do the same thing that we've always done. The solution is learning lessons from the past. We don't have to make the same mistakes that have been made. When we provide your leaders with the lessons, they are unlikely to make the same mistakes. We have a structured program that gives your leaders insights into what might be coming next. It then enables them to move forward with a degree of certainty facing the challenges that will come their way. For the past 20 years, I've been working consistently on the international stage, building and leading teams in some of the biggest crisis scenes that we've faced. In areas of terrorism and in humanitarian responses, I've been there, on the ground, building teams, working through the challenges. And it's given me an insight that I can bring into your team that are facing the same challenges that we see now. I know that each challenge and each crisis is different. They are all unprecedented by the nature of them, but there are consistencies that reproduce. And I can assist your team with the knowledge I've taken from working across those various scenes of crisis and disaster to help navigate the future that they're faced with. Particularly this year, I've seen a real increase in the number of leaders and businesses that have reached out to me in recognition of the experience that I've had working in crisis and disaster and how that can assist their team facing the challenges. As a result of that, I've developed a number of offerings. I can work one-on-one with leaders. I can deliver a keynote presentation that addresses the very specific challenges that have been faced right now, or I can take your team on a simulation training exercises where they're presented with challenges that test their resilience and decision-making abilities. I totally get it, that if we were all rewarded with frequent flyer points for the amount of time we've spent in front of Zoom this year, we could all quit our jobs and travel the world. Well, the problem with that is obvious. But a Zoom meeting doesn't have to be boring. And with the technology that's available to me here in the studio, we can create an engaging experience. It'll help with the learning and it embeds the lessons that are coming out of the time that we spend together. If you recognise that now is absolutely the right time to be investing in your leaders and your team, if you see that there's a gap that's being created by the situation that we're in, then I'm here to help. I'll work with you and we'll develop a tailored solution for your team. The biggest risk that we face is not doing something. I'm Peter Baines, and if you're ready to take action, please get in touch.